Important topic. I'm going to talk about what I would do to expand the CDL in terms of marketing and just growing the CDL, because I've got a few ideas, chat. So I want you guys to let me know your thoughts. If you guys enjoy this style, we're live on stream right now. We're in a live RankedPlay game in a Crimson lobby. As you can see, it's very sweaty, but we're going to go through our thoughts. So first things first, what's the main problem with the CDL? I think let's talk about viewership and funding and just stuff like that, because I think finance is always going to be a big problem. When you're looking at a league like this, finance is the first problem because it has to be sustainable, okay? The first thing I have to address is just the game and what we can do to improve the competitive standing. So one thing is LAN. We need more LAN events. We just need more LAN events. Why? Because LAN is the staple for competitive Call of Duty. It's the best experience for the players. It's the best for the viewers. It's the best to grow the game. It's just everything is positive about LAN. I am a Call of Duty creator and trying to make this my job, and I cannot tell you the amount of times a league game was on and I have not watched it or lost interest. And this is for me something that I get like monetized incentive to do, and I still don't want to do it. Okay, so that's a big problem. People like, if I'm watching Vegas versus Carolina for bottom seeding, I'm just not going to watch it. But on LAN, if it's a knockout match, I'm ready. I'm watching that. It's hyped. I see Clay start talking shit. I see these people, the emotions there. You get incentivized. You watch this and you feel like, okay, there's a storyline to it. Storyline is very important. The emotion is very important, what we're watching. When you're watching people play online, the emotion just isn't there, chat. When you're watching them play online and they're not talking shit, they're not in each other's faces, they're not screaming, they're like, you know, you just in their face cam. The emotion's just not there. You don't really care enough. That's the first problem. We need to have more LAN leagues. The online qualifiers, they simply are irrelevant. They're just irrelevant to me and to everyone as well. The next thing I think is very important, all right? So let's say we have more LAN leagues. So what's the problem with this? I think finance is probably the only thing that's stopping them, okay? Crowdfunding. I don't know why this isn't a thing. I really don't. I don't know why crowdfunding isn't a thing. The amount of people that play Call of Duty, and then my next point is going to help this one. The amount of people that play Call of Duty, I don't understand why crowdfunding isn't a thing. And what I mean by crowdfunding is simply, okay, we're going to have this major at this event. We're going to get merch. We're going to get this. We're going to get that to essentially fund for the expenses, okay? Now, it could be as simple as in-game cosmetics, and I can guarantee you people will buy that. It could be customizable skins, like talk about dope skins, dope things, collectible items that you can carry over, stuff like that. That could go over to the end of the year. Maybe like just a cool glowing CDL skeleton skin, right? That's got like Major 3 top on it or a hoodie on it, right? Customized. So what you do, you buy the package and you have, for example, a Major 3. Let's talk about in-game skin, okay? You have a Major 3 glowing hoodie. It's glowing like hoodie. It looks dope, okay? Now on that hoodie, you press Y on the operator and you have one for every single CDL team. It costs $10. You have it for every single CDL team. You get 1 million people buying it, you just made $10 million, right? Let's say you get 100,000 people buying, you get $1 million, whatever it is. You're gonna cover the expenses with an in-game hoodie, okay? The fact that this isn't a thing is insane. You get a camo. You get a glowing red camo for $5 in the store or for $10 in the store called Major 3 pack. Everything that gets through that Major 3 pack, every bit of that money goes into investing into the event. That event is now an investment. They now have an event to throw from that funding, okay? The viewers, us, we know that we are contributing to that event. And then they throw an event. We have more than 4 majors, okay? That's the first issue. Now somebody with a bit more understanding can educate me on why that's not possible, because for me, I don't see a reason why it's not. That's my second thing. That's my big thing. So now we have a LAN event, okay? So now we have less online bullshit. We have more LAN. Great. Really good stuff here. The prize pool is increased. Everything's better. Why? Because of the crowdfunding. And us, as viewers, are contributing to it. But we're okay with that. Me, personally, I'm okay with buying a £10 skin. Why? Because it looks cool. It's on the game I play every single day. I now have a glowing blue camo. Like, this skin I'm using right now is lit. If I got this skin for $10 and it contributes to Major 4, I'm fine with that, okay? You have a Warzone thing as well. You get the skin, it carries over, you're chilling, okay? Now, the next thing, marketing basis. We have a game with a very unique perspective, chat. Why? Because no other game has 2 modes that have a completely different audience and can utilize it. If you watch Valorant, Valorant is a game that is basically like search and destroy, and it has a pro scene and a pub scene. League of Legends, same thing, as a pub scene and a pro scene, okay? They are still the same game, just with slight tweakings, right? Obviously some things are banned, stuff like that, but they're the same game. Played on the same modes, same maps, stuff like that. When you look at Call of Duty, we have the multiplayer community. So you play multiplayer, you're playing the same game, but we have a whole Warzone community. And this is where I think it's absolutely faded and a missed opportunity that we don't utilize that side. Let's just address some people that play Warzone and go through what they could have done in terms of helping grow the CDL. DS Biffle, Aiden, Joe Woe, Repulse, Lucky Cheremu. You've got Tommy, ex-CDL Pro. You've got Apathy, Slacked. You have big CDL Pros. Now, I'm not talking about they have a watch party. No, I'm not talking about that. These events that we see Hitch do, these events that we see Zuma do, that Scump do, these off-season events that are the swag, exactly, bro. These big personalities, Tim the Tap Man, people that are actually invested in the CDL. They watch the CDL as viewers. They admire that, not admire, but they appreciate the talent of the players. These guys watch the CDL. The viewership they have, their viewers don't even know what Warzone is. A lot of them do. A lot of them are like, what are you watching, right? I've seen this firsthand. I've been in the chats. They don't know what CDL is. For them, it's just like, oh, okay, Repulse is watching this. Oh, cool. When Zuma and Repulse did like a CDL Warzone tourney, those were some of the most entertaining things for me to watch. And the fact that Activision was kind of gatekeeping that and blocking it is absolutely faded for me. That's such a big missed opportunity. Every time you have a CDL event, you team up with Activision, you have a Warzone event at the same time. You mass market it. The CDL promotes both events, Warzone promotes both events. People that are there live will get the opportunity to watch both. If somebody spent their money to go through to watch DS Biffle, Shifty, and Soka play in a Warzone tournament, and then they go through and they watch Optic Texas versus FaZe, they have now the opportunity to be exposed to that. You now have the opportunity for a crossover. You have more fans, and that's what it's about. It's just a free marketing. There's so many Warzone players. It's insane. Do you know how many Warzone people play, like there are athletes that play Warzone, and we haven't utilized this? Like, is the CDL crazy? Am I insane? We're playing Warzone, okay? If you pitch this, that Warzone is the pub side. You have the best players in the world. The guys that you watch, like Biffle, Soka, all these players are insane, but there are players that play to that level and higher on multiplayer. If you can transfer some of these Warzone people over, you will have such an incentive for them. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you got to think about the YouTube contract though. These people stream on Twitch. Again, that's another problem. The only reason that we stream on YouTube, the only reason that we're on YouTube is because of the finance, right? But for me, the finance of going for all these people are so much higher. Multi-streaming, the growth is so much higher. It's insane. The CDL wanted to cash out on the YouTube contract, but they cashed out and they minimized growth. You don't cash out and minimize growth. Like, we're still in the growing stage, bro. We're not in the cash out stage of the CDL, bro. It's insane. They went for the cash out like they're the NBA. Like, what are we trying to do? Why are we trying to cash out? We're not in this like established business where cashing out is the important thing right now. It's crazy. And another thing is all these contracts, they're just so crazy to me. Like why can't we have CDL Warzone tourneys? Why can't we have a draft? Listen to this, chat. Let me know what you think. Imagine we had on live broadcast a draft. Okay, in between majors we had a draft, and it's like a tournament like this. It's fun. It's a fun tournament. Okay, you get a pool of players with 2 Warzone players, one Warzone player, one ex-CDL player, 2 current CDL players. There's enough players for that. You have a pool. You have a draft. They go through. Every single player streams this live. They're a part of the draft, okay? So you have Aiden, Biffle, Repulse, Hector, Scump, Tim the Tipman, Swag, all of these players streaming one thing at the same time. That is about 500,000 people live watching this one thing at the same time, this one draft, okay? You have Scumpy representing the CDL. You have Repulse representing the Warzone, and they pick a ball out of the draft, okay? Out of the ball, what happens? I don't know, we just lost 3-0, by the way, but I'm too passionate to even realize. Right now, you go through that draft. I mean, my teammate got 7 kills. We're going to carry on, though. We're going to carry on. So imagine this, okay? They go through, and you pick you pick from the other draft, okay? So Scump picks a ball out, he has Biffle on his team. Repulse picks a ball out, he has Dashi on his team. Shotzi's on Zuma's team. You have a draft, okay? They now have a tournament. You have a Warzone tournament and a CDL tournament. Just mix and match. Just have more fun things on the off season. Things like that. Why not have a small, like a LAN event where before they play on LAN, okay? Before they play on LAN, like why, bro? Teams are going to LAN right now and they're playing 2 games. Some teams are playing 1 game on LAN. Chat, can we address this? There are teams going to LAN playing 1 game. There are teams going to LAN playing 1 game. Why? Why can't we have other tournaments on LAN that aren't to do with the placings that are like drafted tournaments? Why can't we have fan favorite tournaments? This is the problem. There's no creativity in the CDL. We need to create viral clips. We need to create clips that go and expand to social media so people can see that from other esports. Why are we not getting other esports involved? Why are we not getting celebrities involved on LAN? Why are we not doing all these things? That they would love the opportunity. This isn't even an expensive thing to do. You get the CDL players there, they're already there. Before the league event, before the game starts, you say, okay, what we're doing is this. We have a top 4 draft. We have a top 4 draft. Out of the top 4 teams, there's a draft. The casters, they pick their teams. Okay? You can only pick 1 player from each CDL team. So now you have Hydra, Shotzi, Simp, and Scrappy versus Dashi, Abizi, Envoy, Sib. Something like that. I don't know. And then you have a best of 7. The winners get an extra $10,000. You see where I'm coming from, chat? Imagine how many people are on there. Imagine that. Imagine the eyes on that. It's just stupid. We don't have stuff like this. I don't understand why. Really quickly, for everyone asking why don't my guns change, go into your inventory vest and change it. It's a glitch right now. Go to your inventory vest and change it. Change it to the other inventory vest and it'll fix your class. But that's my big problem, chat. There's just no creativity. We want to see Tim the Tapman react to Shotzi versus Biffle. That's what we want to see. And I'm going to give you a perfect example. Perfect example. Tim the Tapman reacts to Shotzi Biffle, because they actually did this in Modern Warfare. They actually did this, okay? And let me show you guys exactly what I mean, chat. You guys ready for this? Chat, look at the views right now. 85,000 views on a 1 versus 1, okay? 200,000 views on Tim watching Shotzi videos. 300,000 views on him watching Rebirth. He is a fan of the CDL, but we don't have him involved enough. It's crazy. This is the perfect example. This is the perfect example. Let's go through this video real quick. This video was insane back in the day. This video was Celian versus Aiden. This was Shotzi versus Biffle. And who did this? It wasn't the CDL. It was Zuma and Repulse. They were doing 1v1s. This should be content. This should be the CDL's job. What are we doing? Why are we relying on Zuma? This guy is an unbelievable creator. Use his ideas. Look at this. Bro, this right here. Biffle versus Shotzi. CDL versus Warzone. You make it on LAN. You make it on LAN. You have a 1 versus 1. In between games, you have a 1v1 tourney. Okay? In between CDL games, think about it, chat. Think, chat. In between CDL games, you have a 1v1 tourney. Okay? You get the best 8 players from the Warzone. You get the best 8 players from the CDL. You time it out. Winner, $20,000. Okay? The clips, the viewership, the debates, the conversations, the reactions, they're all going to be there. It's insane, and I don't understand why they don't do it. It's just lazy. It's just lazy marketing. It makes no sense for me. It doesn't. You want okay, the thing about sports, chat, people love sports, making debates. Yo, LeBron's the best. No, it's Kobe. No, it's Jordan. People love debates. Now, the benefit we have in the CDL is we can do these conversations. We can make these rosters happen. And it's like every fan wants to see this happen. Like every fan wants to see Shotzi on Atlanta FaZe just to see how they would do. But there's just no, like, there could be a draft pick where, you know, the top 4 teams switch it up. Bro, another thing we saw. Let me look at it real quickly. What was it? It was the flank switcheroo. I wrote witcheroo. Okay. Zuma's tournament. It was Zuma's tournament. I don't know where it is. Where is it? This is what I mean, chat. This is what I mean. Bro, Zuma has the most craziest creative stuff like that, okay? There was even this chat, Shotzi versus Scrappy, it was like a Modern Warfare 3 tournament, stuff like that. The throwback tournaments. Another thing, like, bro, oh, this is really annoying me now. Why are we stuck on this game? Like, Call of Duty is so weird for this. We're on Modern Warfare 3, right? Why not throw a LAN event for the off-season? Have an literally not all-star matches. Have an all-star match on, do this, chat. You're telling me they don't have the resources for this, okay? Ready? Ready for this? You get your all-stars for the year, okay? You have your all-stars for the year. You have a Black Ops 4 first game, then a Cold War game, then an MW19, then a Vanguard, then an MW2, then an MW3. You have a best of 9 series, okay? Winner gets 10K. Bro, you bring back the Optic Dynasty. You bring back the Optic Dynasty and you make a tournament. You make a tournament with fans, okay? You pay the Dynasty. Chat, this is what I'm saying. You pay the Dynasty. You pay them 5K each. You're right. You're there for the day. Whether money-wise, whatever. You give them a chance to play CDL fans. You imagine right now, right? Knock goes to his first event and he gets to play Scumpy on LAN. You play one match. If you win, you get a prize pool. You play one map. You play one hardpoint. If you win, you get a prize pool. They have to win 12 games in a row. They have 12 maps to win. It's based on seeding. You get a team. You get a team. So, bro, there's so many cool, fun ideas. Get the community involved. You put it on stream. You see if anyone can beat them. You show talent. Okay, this guy's got talent. Okay, this knock guy just outgunned Scumpy online. You let him build his brand. You build brands. You get people in. You get people from other esports. The CDL guys, the Warzone guys want to have a chance now. Shifty, that guy loves to play. He loves to talk. He says, you know what? I think I could beat them, bro. He goes through and he tries. He tries to take on Scump. The clips circulate on Twitter. You grow the esports. That is my passionate rant done. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about my takes about growing the esport? I'm very passionate about this, and I do think it's very, very possible. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.